Let's be real. We're all dealing with it. This constant, overwhelming flood of information. You've got reports, articles, meeting notes. It just never seems to stop. But what if you could take that fire hose of data and turn it into a clear, useful stream of insights? Well, today, we're going to look at a tool that claims it can do exactly that. Does this feel a little too familiar? A million tabs open. That folder packed with PDFs you swear you're going to read one day. Notes just scattered everywhere. You know the answers you need are in there somewhere, but actually finding them? Yeah, it feels pretty much impossible.
Well, it turns out there's a new way to get a handle on the things that matter most. It's called NotebookLM, and it is already making some serious waves. We're talking awards from places like Time and the Webbies, and it's being used by over 100,000 organizations. So, this isn't just another app. It's a real shift in how we can work with our own information.
So what is this thing really? The best way to think about it is like a partner for your brain. Okay, and this is the most important part, so listen up. NotebookLM is an AI research partner. But, and this is a huge but, it's grounded only in the information you give it. Your documents, your notes, your data. That means any answer it gives you comes directly from your trusted sources. You get a level of accuracy and transparency that you can actually count on.
So that's the what. But honestly, the how is where things get really, really cool. Let's walk through a few real-world examples that show how you can go from feeling totally overwhelmed to completely empowered. All right, picture this. A massive, super dense research report lands on your desk. You know the insights you need for that big strategy meeting are buried somewhere in those 50 pages, but you've only got an hour to find them. Sound familiar? With NotebookLM, you just upload the report and start asking questions. In an instant, it can whip up a briefing doc, an FAQ, a quick summary, you name it. You get straight to the good stuff without having to read every single line.
Here's another classic. You're heading up a big project, right? And suddenly you become the official information bottleneck. Every single person on your team comes to you for every little question, and it's grinding everything to a halt.
So what's the fix? You create a shared project notebook. Just upload all the meeting notes, the project docs, the client feedback, all of it. Now, your whole team can ask questions and get instant, consistent answers. It becomes this single source of truth that keeps everybody on the same page.
We're all busy, right? Constantly on the go. You want to stay up to date on the latest industry trends or user research, but finding the time to actually sit down and read, that feels like a luxury you just don't have.
This is where the flexibility is just awesome. NotebookLM can take your sources and turn them into an audio overview. Seriously, it's like having a personalized podcast that summarizes your key documents, all ready for your commute, your workout, or whenever you can find a few minutes to just listen.
And honestly, the applications just keep coming. You can use it for business strategy, as a crazy powerful writing assistant, even to break through language barriers. It's your own personal knowledge manager, a smart place to store data. The possibilities are just incredibly wide.
But here's the thing. NotebookLM does way more than just summarize or answer your questions. It can actually transform your content, helping you see your own ideas in a totally new light.
And this is where it goes way beyond a simple summary. NotebookLM can take a normal document and, get this, turn it into an interactive mind map. All of a sudden, you're not just reading text anymore. You're visualizing how ideas connect, seeing how concepts you thought were separate actually link up. Or you could take it even further. Imagine turning your research into a fully narrated video overview. NotebookLM will scan your sources, pull out the key images, the important diagrams, the powerful quotes, and then stitch it all together into an explainer video. You can literally watch your research instead of just reading it.
And you know those audio overviews we talked about? You can even customize those. So what do you need right now? A deep dive that gets into all the details, or just the brief with the key takeaways in under 2 minutes? Maybe you need a critique of a paper, or you want to hear a debate that explores all the different sides of a topic. You get to choose the format that works for you.
It really all boils down to this: from information to insights, in a snap. This isn't just about managing your info anymore. It's about getting to understanding way faster.
And that really brings us to the bigger idea here. What we're talking about is kind of the future of understanding itself.
Because when you have a tool this powerful in your corner, you start to realize it's not actually about finding answers faster. It's about asking better questions. When all that grunt work, the summarizing, the synthesizing, is handled for you,
Your mind is finally free to think more critically, more creatively, and to dig deeper into your material than you ever could before.
So I'll just leave you with this thought. If you had a partner for your brain that could organize, analyze, and totally transform all the information that matters to you, what big ideas are you going to unlock?